I should have a whip for this, huh?
I thought you was gonna smoke.
I got gas.
Hey y'all, welcome to another.
I'm doing great.
I swear to God, before next to you for this podcast from here, I swear to God.
This shit making me nervous, bro. I gotta.
I would rather shoot before I run. Pressure on my shoulder when it's done. You should try and do what we done. Make $1 million while you young. I would rather shoot before I run.
Yes, sir. Welcome to an episode of We Talking Facts, where we don't cap and all we really do is state facts because it's in the name. You dig? You feel me? My name is Brandon, aka Lil B, whatever y'all want to call me. And you feel me? I'm gonna let my associates, my roommates, my brothers introduce themselves. You dig?
Shamir, I'm a real nigga. That's all you need to know.
Man, shut the fuck up. Man, dog, baby, whatever you want to call me, brother. You know what I mean?
It's just Mo. It's so simple.
Weak ass name.
That's really not that nigga.
It's really my name, man.
That's not his name.
You really know that.
The more I
know
might tell you his real name.
Hey, but you feel me? It's the day before Valentine's Day, so we really finna dig in and talk about all that lovey-dovey. You feel me? All that relationship shit. You feel me? The shit that y'all don't want to talk about, but that need to be talked about. You dig?
Like how you cheating on your bitch come Monday.
Oh shit! Niggas cheating on their bitches before Valentine's Day.
That's after, nigga.
Oh, he said
Valentine's Day.
Damn.
No, but that's what he's saying though. He's saying that on Valentine's, on Sunday, everybody gonna act all kosher, but on Monday, everybody going back to the regular program.
Exactly.
I don't know about that. See, look.
Okay, the relationship.
Yeah, when you lock
The
down,
only one in a relationship.
Nah, but listen though, when you lock down, you take that shit serious. You don't play around. Y'all see,
You can't
really
say that to everybody.
When you really find one, it ain't gonna be no game.
So tell me what you doing for Valentine's Day then, since you just got everything planned out, P.
Shit, she doing something for me, right?
Wait.
Don't let us find out that she look nigga. She over there. She gonna bust your ass out.
She is.
That's a good topic though. You feel me? Valentine's Day usually it start off with like, you feel me, you supposed to be doing something for your lady, but sometimes the ladies need to do something for the men.
Exactly.
So I mean, I guess we can start off with that. Like,
I
how
don't
you feel
see
about
no-
that side of the
Look, I don't
spectrum?
see no problem with it if you doing stuff for like birthdays or you doing something for Christmas and holiday. You take a holiday off. You should do something for you for
Take a
Valentine's Day.
holiday
Switch it up. You feel me? It ain't always just solely about the woman. You feel me? I feel like unfortunately that's the way it is in society today.
So, what's a good Valentine's Day gift? You know, a lot of females gonna say pussy, but like,
Hell no, that's what I'm saying.
If she offering pussy, I'm offering dick. Happy Valentine's.
It gotta be
Yeah,
something.
I'm just saying, if that's the case,
Yeah.
it hold everybody to the same standard.
Yeah.
So what would you want for like what's a good Valentine's Day gift then? Like what would you want? You know, a nigga like me, you feel me? I appreciate, you know, some little ethicas, some little boxes or something, you know what I'm saying? Some Versace, you feel me? Like some elite, you feel me? Boxes.
Just give me a quick 10 ball so I can go do what I want to do with the money.
That's that fast nigga.
I don't need you to go buy me what I want. You know what I mean? You might not even get me what I really want, and now I gotta act like I like it because it's Valentine's Day.
But that's everything. That's birthdays. So you saying for anything, birthdays, Christmas, you want some money?
No, for Valentine's
He
Day
want what he like.
because as a man, what could you really ask for Valentine's Day?
Maybe
You
it
know
ain't
what I mean?
about you asking though. What if she come home, she feel me, she come home with like I
Or
said,
you can
what if she
cook
what
That's what I was about to say.
if she come home
Something
with like
as simple as that.
cook you a meal, you know, bring you some socks or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some socks. Bitch, you better not come back.
Hey, baby.
And socks,
She don't really love you. She can't really love. I mean, socks
is essential though.
It could be a bonus.
They essential. I got all mismatched.
Y'all can't see right now. I'm wearing mismatched socks, but don't come back to the house with no socks.
That's why they need to like.
That's why your ass
That's
got church.
you wearing leaks, nigga. It's 22.
Nigga, put your feet on the camera, nigga, show them what you got on.
Nigga got church socks and elites, nigga.
You know, niggas don't like to go through all the, you know, when you just did laundry, niggas gotta go through the shit and scavenge.
That's why socks is a good gift.
That's what I'm saying, you see?
That's a cool little gift.
But it's like a
some
side.
socks, some drawers, nigga.
That ain't
Maybe
all.
some slides
You
or
tell me
something.
I'm dirty or something, nigga? You buy it? I mean, what's that, bro?
Drawers is always a cool cool little gift, bro. You can always use some.
But that better not be the whole gift. If
So
you just pull
if she don't come home with a gift, is it a problem? Like, does that start a?
I mean, it depends on how much you did for her. Like, if I'm going out and I just bought hella shit, you know, I bought chocolate, flowers, gifts and shit, and then she don't bring me nothing, nigga, I'm gonna be hot.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
That's the problem with this day in general. It's like 364 days out the year. You trying to tell me that you didn't do nothing else to show your person or whatever the case may be that you really was fucking with them? Like, why I gotta wait till this motherfucking day?
Exactly.
And do something.
But
I don't understand that part.
365.
Yeah.
Is that what
this is that 360. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
So I'm just minding Valentine's Day, so 364.
What are you talking about?
You
just started
You lost
doing
it, bro.
math.
You lost me, bro.
Out of the every day.
Just started doing math.
Explain your point.
I'm trying to get it.
So every other day, what did y'all do, bro? You ain't did nothing. You ain't cooked for her. She ain't cooked for you. Why I gotta be on Valentine's?
Nigga, y'all was eating out for 364 days throughout the year.
But I'm saying, why you need a day?
That's true.
That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is you don't need
every other day
you could do something for your significant other.
It's not. It's just the whole day where you got the whole day for this.
Niggas work.
That's what I'm saying. This isn't a government holiday.
Valentine's Day is on the
It's not a
the
government
weekend.
holiday.
All the time.
You at work, some motherfuckers don't work on Sundays.
Are you working right now?
Yes, I gotta work tomorrow. I have work tomorrow, 9 to 4.
Did you prioritize work over Valentine's Day?
I'm sorry, work is a little bit more important than Valentine's Day. Wait,
don't sit here and act like you just want to make.
What are you talking about?
You don't want to celebrate Valentine's Day.
I'm saying,
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
I'm not saying I don't want to say.
Now you pick
I'm all for
the cup is
celebrating.
empty, y'all. So if you drink something out of it, just know it's empty.
Hey, so that's a good question.
Yeah,
So
have
y'all ever started an argument before Valentine's Day to get out of it? Or is it not that serious?
I ain't spent too many Valentine's Day. I only spent really one day.
Yeah.
I mean, one day, one relationship.
I think Valentine's Day should be really
Valentine's Day.
just for
You know what I mean?
the person you're in a relationship with, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like,
stupid ass.
doing all of that. If you're not in a relationship, ain't no point in. Nah, but you think sometimes people be talking to somebody or something and it don't be serious like that. They
No,
go,
But they just trying to put a good foot forward though. Like if you
talk
in
to
that
somebody, you
process,
kind of obligated though, right?
not necessarily.
Not really. Not
In a
really.
committed relationship, yes. But if you trying to put your foot in the door, I understand you going out your way because you still trying to.
yeah, you can, but I don't think it's like a necessity.
It's not
Yeah,
mandatory.
it's not mandatory if you're not
But if
committed
you
to that person.
okay, but if you trying to work your way up into that,
It'll help you.
That's I
But
mean
then
that's
you-
a perfect day for you to go all out. In my opinion, that's a cool. I'm not saying go all the fuck out because that's how your ass in the bitch.
So what's the ideal? What's the ideal?
What's the limit though?
What's the limit?
What's doing too much for Valentine's Day?
What did I do for my first Valentine's Day? Let's talk about that.
I got to gave her a teddy bear.
If I remember correctly, I went to BJ's. That was hard for me, a little spot. BJ's.
Man, you better than me. I took her to Applebee's.
Applebee's still
Y'all
good.
better than me. I
Yeah, but Applebee's don't got meals for $12 and nothing. Shit like
I
that.
ain't do shit for
Still good, bro.
Valentine's Day.
like a cool little teddy bear, cool.
I think we went to the
something.
movies too or something like that. We couldn't do too much when we was in high school, so niggas had to be back in the house.
Limitations.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's-
So that's the right amount that you're saying. But if you're in a relationship, that's not enough.
That's the right amount at this age. But now, if we get to 30, nigga, and you just taking your girl to BJ,
So you saying age on now? Yeah. So you saying right now you can't cook dinner or buy a little gift or something?
But that's
that's what you're doing right now.
I don't
But
know.
when we
I
get
kind
to
of
30,
do. Yeah, I kind of do agree with age. It kind of do.
and you just trying to make a dinner every Valentine's Day, and you 30
She gonna be like, I'm tired of this shit.
Bye, I'm gone, bro.
I don't know, bro.
I'm
I
finna
don't know.
go to the nigga I left. it.
That's like anything with a
She
female
feel
though.
like
You can't like keep doing the same things.
Yeah,
Eventually
that's
she gonna get bored of that. You feel me? You gotta switch it up.
But then at the same time, it depends on the type of female you're dealing with. Because if she prioritize, you feel me, materialistic things and over sentimental, then
I think you can't really generalize it. I think it depends on
the person?
the person that you messing with. Basically, whatever girl you fucking with, it's gonna be different what you gotta do and what the requirements.
That's not true. So you basically said if you was to get a girl who don't prioritize materialistic things, you really don't ever gotta get her something.
Nah, every once in a while she,
That's
but it's
what
not
you said,
mandatory.
because you have to.
But I feel like materialistic girls
enough now to just. Why?
Materialistic girls want something material every time.
That's not
even. It's not that. You
That's
gotta
not
know
true
your
at all.
woman. If your woman don't
materialistic girls just want something materialistic. They don't want it all the time.
Okay, but if
They can tell you I want something materialistic.
That's what materialistic
They might not
is.
want it right then
That
and
means
there.
you
But
only
then
value
you
You know what I mean?
value.
They might just want it.
Okay, but
They might not want you to go, okay, nigga, tomorrow you better have this.
Okay, but the
They
reason.
might just want it.
But the reason as to why you was even gonna give her that materialistic thing was because she mentioned that she wanted it. So therefore, that's not a problem. So if you went out, but if she's not even mentioning she wanted that type of stuff,
My
then you-
point exactly. So if your girl never said she wanted that type of stuff, how often you think would you buy it for her? And that's just, you could just buy it.
you would be surprised. If you talking about me personally, yeah, of course not. But some niggas feel like that's what they should. That's what girls know. If you know your woman, then there is no limit. She gonna tell you what she want already. Already.
But then
should
you gonna
already
start
know.
guessing though, because you gonna feel like you know your woman. And sometimes
You
you
should
change.
You should already know.
You should know your woman.
She's telling you without even. She don't think that you even paying attention. That's what I'll do. I'll listen to what she's saying, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll remember that for if Christmas coming up. All right, boom, this is what I'm gonna do. Lord.
Yeah.
I swear, I promise you, bro. I'll see him like that.
Trying to say
I'll see him like that. Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Man, you gonna keep it 100 over
I'm
here.
being
Half of the shit.
Hey, so I got a question for y'all, bro. So it's about to be Valentine's Day tomorrow. So obviously we on the conversation of love, or you feel me, somewhere in that vicinity.
Hey, hold
But-
on. I'm sorry. Clearly, you know we ain't doing shit tomorrow. If we just in here.
Everybody out there in this nigga. This
We
nigga
not
obviously.
planning
Except this
nothing.
nigga.
Nothing. So you know.
Hey, but if you, shoot your shot though. Hey, but hey, you dig? So like I said, is tomorrow. You feel me? It's gonna be the day of love, whatever the case may be. You feel me?
All type of.
Hey, so how would you feel like if your girl came up to you, she was like, babe, like, I want to start this OnlyFans, you feel me?
Ooh.
Nah, just saying in general.
I'm about to say.
I'm just saying in general.
What was that?
But she can't, you feel me, babe, I want to start this OnlyFans, I want you to be a part of it, but this is just something I want to do, you feel me? Like,
She want me to be a part about it. A part of it.
Yeah,
Am I in it?
that's what I just
Nigga, that's what being a part of it
Be a part
means. You think you just you recording or something?
It's a real touchy subject. With me,
Yeah,
that OnlyFans shit. I don't.
You got experience?
I don't got experience with it. I'm just saying, like, I don't know about that.
What you ain't tell us?
Nah, nigga, it sounds like you got experience,
I
nigga.
don't know about
I
that.
think you do, bro.
I really don't. I promise you, I don't.
You probably really don't.
Why is it
was
such a
a-
subject
It was
then?
a short little skit of
Yeah,
how she
she-
got it because
Yeah.
they had sit down, but you got
She was probably about to get one. He was like,
No, she probably did.
I didn't say none of that. They just came up with all scenarios, bro. What the fuck?
shit,
You just said.
I'm just saying it's a touchy subject. I mean, like, it's
So only one would think that some girl hit you with a I got an OnlyFans.
I can
You
get
ain't
you.
know.
I'd have a rule where it's like no face, like you can't put your face on there, and then
How she gonna promote it?
Hey, what the fuck? They gonna know it's her.
She gonna have to market it some
How
type
they
of
gonna
way.
know it's her?
How you gonna make?
What do you
how they know? She don't make a
How they
fake
know it's her?
profile.
If she don't
How do they-
show
if she don't show her
her
face and make a
you
fake
think you gotta
profile?
put it on your real profile?
How do they advertise their OnlyFans? Just-
Bro, a
just-
fake
Fake
profile.
Nah.
They do it from their real.
They do it from
No,
their real
that's what
profile.
They do it from their
That's
real
the people that
business.
don't
profile,
care.
bro.
That's
the
people.
that don't
Nah, but
care.
it's some who
So
do
y'all
fake.
might as well just do porn. What is y'all doing OnlyFans for?
What?
Just submit your shit.
I mean,
You
it's
make
essentially
you
the
make
same
more
shit.
money. You make more money
OnlyFans
on
is not
OnlyFans.
porn.
How is
That
it
shit the
not
same shit,
porn?
essentially.
Rod is selling feet pics.
Yeah, she might as well do feet. Like I'd be cool with feet.
You be cool with feet.
Yeah, I'd be cool with feet.
So if she went any further with that, it's a no go.
You tell me where
Yeah,
you
it's-
go.
it'll
It's
be a
not
no-go.
in that cut.
Yeah,
You tell me. You
that
tell me
nigga
where you
drop.
go. You tell me where you can go to Pornhub and type in feet, but you gonna see something sexual. They
Well,
gonna
first
put
of
it
all,
in
I'm
some
never.
video or
I'm
something.
not. You feel me?
But I'm just saying, bro. But that's what you can do on OnlyFans. On Pornhub, you
You can do that already? I don't know how that.
I don't necessarily.
OnlyFans is porn. It's like porn.
It's not.
I thought it was like you gotta find a user and go to their page.
And
you
then you
it's
can't.
whatever
You
they
don't
put on
even.
their
You don't
page
even
for.
know what.
yeah, you don't know what's on their page
And
till you
hey.
buy
Nah,
it.
some people got previews.
Yeah, because they gotta promote it.
Where did they promote it? No, I'm not really acting out the draw. I just seen the previews, but like they posted it.
Hey, who OnlyFans you subscribe to, bro?
Nobody. You think I
previews. I mean, that's also your own hustles and previews. Y'all just showed everything with the previews.
I think it's a stupid hustle anyway. You got the hub, you got edit videos.
I ain't gonna say it's stupid.
Stupid hustle.
No, I'm saying niggas who spend money on that is dumb. Because you got all these free ways to get the same shit. So it don't make sense.
Or get a real girl.
But they
For real.
Some niggas
They
can't,
live
though.
in
That's why I
fantasy
said
though.
that.
They
Some
not
niggas
buying it
can't.
for the sexual. They buying it for the who it is though. They start liking who the fuck it is.
For the
making
fantasy.
content.
That's
So it's really not like
a mental.
Like,
That's a whole different topic that we.
I mean, who the fuck you think buying OnlyFans?
But that makes me say even more that
Ain't
it's
no
not
regular
cool.
nigga.
Because now it's
not
like,
buying
oh, the nigga.
I mean, he
And then you gotta think,
You
it's gonna be some niggas you know that gonna fuck around and subscribe to this shit just to see.
I think it's gonna get to a point to where bitches gonna start exposing these niggas to who.
But
Really
you
subscribing
said,
to their
okay, if
OnlyFans.
you
Not if they pay them
though,
consistently, they don't care.
We just seen that shit with Lil Baby. I don't care. They look.
That's different though.
That's
That's a
different,
rapper.
That's a rapper though.
You know how much clout she got off of that?
She didn't need no more clout.
I mean, but it's the fact that
She got
feel me,
she
it's
got
there,
clout.
you feel me? Like,
She
I
got
fucked
some
Lil
clout.
Baby. That's how she felt about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Shit, look at Kim K.
Ray J,
That made Kim
I mean,
K.
what real
Yeah.
clout did Ray J have back then?
What?
Did she fuck Ray J back then? I mean, what the fuck?
Think about it.
Ray J
Think
was
about
banned
back
back
then.
then.
What Ray J really dropped. He ain't dropping no
It
shit
was
like now.
just the fact that them stupid ass things was high on camera and made a sex tape.
Yeah.
It wasn't that it was Ray J. Nobody said, "Oh my God, Kim K from Ray J."
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
but-
like-
I
do
think
gotta
that Kim
play
K
it.
Ray J tape didn't really blow up like that till a little
That's
bit
like
later on.
Let Me
You
Hip
won't
Hop,
think about it.
Mimi Foster, what's her name?
Who?
They got a little sex
I don't
tape.
know who that is.
I know y'all done.
Oh, she got tats down her leg?
You talking about the bitch from like Love and Hip Hop that was on the
She
show?
from Love and Hip?
You watched the video.
Oh shit!
I watched it. I know that part up like that. Yeah, so you watched it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Shit.
I don't know the bitch name, but I remember when it was trending.
It's just the fact that they celebrities and they make the video. So if it was just us, I really wouldn't. I mean,
But I mean, back to the question,
I
would
wouldn't give
you
fuck
have a
listeners.
problem with your
girl having all these
Yeah.
things? Like, would you allow? I wouldn't say allow.
Depends
She
what
gonna
she
do what she
gonna
wanna
do.
do.
Alright, so
But
then
like-
what if you got family members
I mean,
following
she's
her
not gonna do
social.
what she want to do.
No, she can do what
She
she
can.
can. She can do what she want to do. But if it goes against what I'm feeling in a relationship, I would leave the relationship because you can do what you want to do.
Yeah.
No.
If you choose
We're in a
over the
relationship together. You cannot do what you want to do knowing that it's going to affect me.
But if she went and did the shit after I already told her,
Of course you can. We all attached to our own bodies and ligaments.
but I don't fuck with it.
In the real retrospect, no, you cannot do what the fuck you want to do when you're in a relationship
Man, if
with
she
somebody.
wanted to wake up and say, "I'm gonna start this on,"
It's up to you to leave, nigga.
That's it.
She
It's
gonna
up
start
to
that
you to
shit.
leave. She
Okay, that's
don't-
I think it's two different facts. She has every free will to go make an account. But make an account while you're in a relationship and the other person don't know and you know it's gonna affect them, no, you don't have every right to do that.
She just gonna.
No, the fuck you
You just have the
don't.
freedom to leave.
Yeah.
So you basically saying you have every right to knowingly hurt somebody.
Yes.
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 You just gotta know the consequences.
What, bro?
You're not supposed to do it, but like
You gotta
you
face
can.
You know, bro.
Only you is stopping you from doing this shit. At the end of the
That's
day,
why they controlling if you like, nah, nigga, you can't wear this, you can't
That's
run
a
like
different
this.
topic, but we talking about
That's the
not
same type of
knowing.
scene.
We talking
It's like
about
because
not knowing
girls-
that somebody created something that you already voiced your expressions and your feelings about.
Oh, so you already voiced it too.
I
That's
see
that's
that,
different. That's
right?
different.
but I'm already saying that though. So
That's
you
different.
say you
That's
did,
it.
say you
But you
did
can't
tell
do
her
that.
to
That's
text.
not okay.
So she came up.
Because if you already set that boundary, it's like, nah, you can't. You
That's
already
not
told
alright.
me.
No, she can do it, but you just
Yeah.
say, alright, if you do
Now
it,
you
that's
waking me
it.
up with
Yeah,
some
that's
other
it's a
shit.
deal breaker.
Yeah, it's a
breaker.
deal breaker. You can
It's
do
a deal
it.
breaker.
It's nobody is gonna stop
wake
you.
me up with
It's
some-
like if your girl trying to be a stripper or something, you gonna be like, alright,
If you saying that you don't fuck with it, and she know that you
yeah,
don't fuck with it,
and
It is what it
yeah,
is.
it is what it is. You ain't gonna.
And this ain't no knock to the OnlyFans females. You feel me? Y'all do y'all
Make
thing.
your
You know what I'm
money,
saying?
please.
Make your
Oh,
money.
yeah.
But
Man,
we
because
just-
if I
this
can
is
see
just-
sign without my real name popping up, boop, 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 boop. We all up on that.
It sound like he did that shit from experience, nigga.
Hey,
Nah,
make
you
sure
never-
y'all like and subscribe to this video.
You know, like Twitter, bro, they can tell like when you subscribe, like when people be exposing who their subscriber is, they putting their real names on there.
Damn.
It's your credit card. Unless you gonna
What I was saying was gonna happen. Eventually, they gonna expose these motherfuckers that's really subscribing to
I
that.
don't
But they
think
don't
so, because they
expose
gon'
people
they
fast.
they
That's
gonna
their money,
get paid.
though.
You can't mess your money up.
Yeah.
Well, you subscribe for a month. You gotta get out of that.
Well, how much does subscription cost?
It depends on the female. Like if you feel me, like that's
So how much? Wait, how much you making off of this OnlyFans shit though?
It depends.
Y'all probably gonna have to
you
go
can
half
make some-
and
I've seen people make money off of it.
How much though?
Motherfuckers
You want me to get
career
their
just
taxes
jumped
or
up.
something?
Like how much? Like an estimate, nigga, 10 bands a month, 20.
Or say y'all making
Motherfuckers done bought
OnlyFans,
cars
and y'all
off
making
this
like say y'all making like 5 to 10 bands a month, somewhere in that range. Is it okay then?
Yeah.
Why is that? What
No,
changes? What changes?
no, it's not worth
Cause I'm
it.
in it.
Cause
Now
I'm in it.
Now I'm in it. If it was,
But that was
if it was so,
only-
yeah, I know, I get that. The solo is what I don't.
It's
I'm
not worth
fucking
it, bro.
with.
You making 10 bands a month, 12
I'll think
months
about
a year,
it.
that's only
I'm gonna think about it.
120,000.
Okay,
that's
I'm
a
gonna think
whole
about
I
it.
don't know about that.
Now it's niggas making 120,000 in.
Oh, but my mama might
That's
say
what I'm
like,
saying.
hey,
See,
I
think
don't
about
know,
that.
I
See,
don't
because then
know,
you're gonna go
I don't
home,
know.
and the whole dynamic of that
But it's no
relationship
face.
between your family
Nah.
and you and your significant other.
That's why you say
That's
no
gonna
face,
change.
nigga. You say no face. You create a
Yeah.
fake account, nigga.
Nah.
So
Realistically, though, I don't think you're gonna make no money like that. 'cause
That's
they
why
ain't
you
gonna
gotta have
make
the
no money
mask
like
on,
that.
bro. You gotta have like a little mask or something.
a mask.
Yeah.
I mean, if your girl bad enough
Hey,
body
like the
wise,
product- like
it
the
work.
product-
If her body nice enough,
Like
it'll
the
work.
product-
But see, that's my whole thing. I don't want another. I don't want nobody else to see her like that but me. I'm now giving everybody else.
You think you're the only one that
think you're the only one that see it?
Okay, so whatever. Alright, so
Come on now, bro.
me and the past niggas, but right now, everybody else.
Yeah, them niggas probably got the news and
I'm cool.
and they
I'm
phone
still
and shit.
cool.
Nigga,
I'm
group
cool.
start news and
I'm
group
cool.
chats and shit, nigga.
Well, nigga, that's just me. That's just my. You feel me? That's just how I feel. I'm cool. Everybody in the
The
past.
reality of everyone in the world is probably.
You said everybody in the world
To
is
be honest with you, it's probably gonna be like 1,000
Right,
people
yes.
total. It's gonna be like 1,000 people.
You think it's a lot of people
It's
in
not
the
gonna
world
be more
that's
than
just
like a
virgins?
I'm not saying that, but like,
They
okay,
don't like-
at most, if she was a real 50 to 60.
50 to 60 bodies?
Man, if she was, I'm just
That's
being.
a lot of bodies. What the
That's
fuck
a
are you
lot.
talking
Yeah.
about?
So how many people is on OnlyFans, my nigga?
Probably
That's
like
what I'm
1,000.
saying.
It'd probably be like 1,000.
So 50, 1,000.
But they not. But they
Bro,
not.
you talking
they
about
not
in
feeling it,
person
though.
and on camera. I much rather.
They see
I
a
much
video
rather have
of it. They
somebody
not
see
taking her down.
My girl
When they dick suck.
naked.
But they getting off
On
to
camera.
shit. They still getting off to yo bitch.
But see,
I see what you're saying.
You know,
I wouldn't want nobody
But
looking
I'm
at
the
my,
one
you
here.
feel me? Like,
But
I don't need.
But you got some videos of me getting my girl.
another topic though
You
is,
feel me?
bro,
You got someone-
these things, bro, you can want to stop your OnlyFans one day, but somebody could already record all your content. And you can want to stop that
And
shit.
it could be on the
Have a
hub.
real life again. Somebody.
And now they
but now your shit on the internet forever.
Your shit is on the internet forever.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I
You know
changed
what
my
I mean?
mind there.
So a hot topic on Twitter lately been like, the breadwinner of the family got to be the man, right? But I seen this one post, right? It was talking about the this dude, like he pay all the bills, he take care of her, you feel me? And he asked her, the only thing he asked her for was a pair of long johns, you feel me? Like some long johns, some socks, you feel me, for work, whatever the case may be. And she was like, nah, you feel me? If you can take care of her house, take care of everything, you should have to take care of yourself. How do y'all feel about that?
Hell
and
no.
what, you feel me? Like, what's y'all
First of all, that nigga taking care of you, paying the bills, providing food, putting a roof over your head. You can't buy that nigga some socks.
But then again, you're a grown ass man. You know you need some.
She a
socks.
grown
You
ass
need some
motherfucking
shirts.
woman. So if I can take care of myself, bitch, you girl, man, you can take care of yourself. Man, you can take care of yourself. I'm trying to work on my
How you taking
vocabulary.
care of yourself, but you asking your girl to go pick you up some boxes? Nigga, if
I know you need some.
That's what the
She providing everything
That's
for
what
her
we
though.
But you a grown ass
She
man, right?
can't,
G?
the least she could do, she can't buy you
Orlando.
some socks.
He's doing
Is she
everything.
telling you to take a shower though?
Huh?
Is she, you know what I mean? But you a grown ass man, right?
Wait, so let's
Why can't you go buy your own self your underwear?
Remember what he just said.
Why did you ask me for that in the first place?
It's,
though?
it's that small. If he's taking care of the rent, he paying for her. He got food on the table. He go to work.
Let's-
Everything. All he asking for is I never want some
he
$10.
never said he had food on the table.
No, he
said
provides.
that.
He's a provider. He's a sole
He just
provider.
said he pays The bills.
He said,
Yeah, like he's the sole provider.
The bills. Okay, you can pay the bills and not be fed every day, nigga. What the fuck? You gonna die?
I'm pretty sure they eat.
You go.
I'm pretty sure you can eat the bills.
And
You
who
all
likes
got
food?
Okay.
So let's not just act like
But
that
like-
nigga doing everything. Cause if that's the case, nigga, you doing everything, cooking and cleaning and paying bills, bitch, go buy you some underwear, nigga.
Wait, let's reverse it though. Let's
If
say
you doing
it was
everything-
your woman is paying for everything, right? She buying everything, and she asks you, "Hey, can you buy me some socks and some bras or something?"
Now, I
You
mean,
know-
I'll probably be like,
It ain't.
and you give me some pointers. I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm
Okay, so why can't she do it?
I'm not saying she can't. I'm saying the bigger issue is why didn't you already handle that yourself? It should be
Because it was
other
alright. Maybe
things asked for,
alright.
you
Think
know
about
what I
it.
mean?
Think about it. Maybe it's been like
That's
alright.
just me, though.
Maybe it's a long day at work. He coming home and he like, damn, like I forgot to go to the store. Like, babe, I need some socks. You feel me? Like, can you give me some socks or whatever the case may be? And then it's like she say no. I'd be kind of mad, bro. Like, especially if I'm the sole provider. It's like, bro, the least you can do is go get me that pair of socks. That's all I want.
But you asking your girl to leave the house to go get your ass just a pair of socks.
Just some socks.
But now listen, the real question is, why you don't got enough pair of socks?
Babe, can you just give me some socks? I just did everything else. I can't get no socks right now. No socks.
Get you some new socks,
Nigga, these came with pairs. I just couldn't find them, bro. You know what I mean? I couldn't find them.
Nigga got on elites, nigga, like it's 24/7.
That was something.
Elites, nigga.
You want to just make a complete 380, a 360 of topics?
Ain't seen some elite
Yeah,
socks.
Shamir act like he wasn't taking pants out the Lost and Found in high school.
Wait.
Yeah,
Go there.
yeah.
You say
Taking
He
pants.
would go shopping at school and we're like, let me just go see
We went to a white school though.
Let me see what I can find.
I came up on
Let it
some
be
polo
rain,
shit.
nigga. Let it be rain.
this nigga was thrift shopping at school, bro. You never
I
heard
went to
no.
a
I'm talking about doing breaks right now. Everybody's going to class. That's when you wouldn't go find some shit. Go find some shit right there.
And then the nigga be like, "Hey, that's my jacket." Nah, it's not, nigga.
Got the nigga name on everything.
On the tag, nigga. Nah, it's not, nigga.
Hey, so when was y'all like y'all first like real heartbreak? And what did that feel like to y'all?
I couldn't eat. I couldn't eat.
My first
I swear to
heartbreak.
God, I couldn't eat.
Who was your heartbreak?
Yeah, who was y'all?
Man.
What was that? What was that?
I knew who it was. I just wanted
Hey,
to
no,
say
you finna have to. We gonna make that.
It's
Don't
good.
worry.
Yeah.
That's how it is. That's the nigga scene. Don't be on that
My
one.
first
Hey,
heartbreak.
that might be your opportunity, bro.
It ain't. But you
But-
know what? I
My
took that.
first heartbreak was because of me, though, bro.
What you mean?
My first heartbreak was because of me.
You want to expand on that?
You stand on
No.
Yeah, he traumatized. You got PTSD.
You know what I mean? If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
You know,
If you know, you
I
know.
mean, no, we gotta be up on. You know what I mean? So you know, I
He is
just,
speaking facts.
I didn't want to do that no more. You know what I mean?
Do
In a
what?
relationship, I was in a relationship my whole senior year, like junior year, summer, kind of. You know what I mean? And I didn't go out ever, bro. Ever. I'll lie, say I'm coming out, I didn't go out. I just wanted to see my girlfriend the next day, bro. But I didn't want to be a boyfriend no more, bro. I was going to college, nigga.
So was it really a heartbreak, or was it like
Yes,
you was
I'm-
sad?
I'm-
like-
broke your own heart?
I broke my own heart, bro. You know what I mean?
You gotta get to that because you gotta help
Like,
me.
You chose the wrong path. He's now living in regret. Like, damn, like, it
Not
wasn't.
now, not currently.
I'm just saying,
In
but
the
at the
moment-
time, yeah.
In the moment, I kind of knew, like, yeah, bro, you doing the wrong thing. So
Hey,
it
so
was like
we-
a heartbreak, but I knew that something was going to come out of it.
So,
It was a heartbreak.
so
You
since
know
we
what I
here,
mean,
can we keep it 100? So like when we first got to Sac State, was you still feeling that, or was it gone by then? Like was you?
bro?
Like,
Yeah, bro, what you mean? Nigga, what? Nigga, let somebody say something that ain't important. Nigga, what? Nigga, no, I was, yeah, nigga, what?
Okay.
I had eyes on that all freshman year. And then it slowly became into, you know,
it is what
the
it
eyes
is.
of just protected. You know, I kind of fucked with you in the past. I'm gonna keep fucking with you right like that. You know what I mean? So So that's my heartbreak. I don't think I ever
That
broke
nigga lying.
anybody. I probably broke somebody's heart.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
But did I really though? You know what I mean? Like, did I really break your heart?
I broke your heart because I was honest with you.
You
so
can't.
I was
You
not
can't.
really.
You can't.
No, because look, I'm gonna tell you, at this age we in, bruh, a lot of girls feel like their heart get broke because they feel like once you get in a relationship with them, you're supposed to stay in that through thick and thin. Like, you supposed to be in that, bruh. I'm not obligated to
I'm not
stay with you if my
Yeah.
feelings change and the situation
It
change.
feelings
If
change.
we arguing every day, I have no obligations to stay in it.
But you gotta communicate that though.
You gotta at least give a chance for
You gotta
improvement.
like give.
You gotta give a chance for improvement. If you really care about the person, you gotta communicate how you feeling.
I can
Give
care
a
about
chance
you,
for it
but
to-
I cannot want to improve this relationship anymore.
And
Because
communication.
you could have done something so.
Oh well,
so
she
like,
did. That's
you know,
different.
If
That's
she did
different.
something,
That's
that's different though.
No, I'm talking
But
about.
if you just stop
like,
feeling her, I feel like you kind of gotta let her know
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but time out.
That's still
You at that time you now sacrificing yourself for somebody else. Because if you know that you're not in it, then you doing yourself and her. You know.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? I don't know that word I'm talking
Disservice.
about. Disservice. Like that ain't cool. Like you can try, but you probably still not even gonna be all the way in it. Your mind is probably 80% already made up. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, like so you already 1 foot out of the relationship.
That's how
Already.
it was, bro.
You already out.
That's how
But
it
in
was.
the terms of what he was saying, how do y'all feel about this? Do y'all date to marry or do you date for the experience?
I think
married for sure.
That's how you get your.
I
That's
don't
you
think
say
so.
that's why
I think right now I'm at the age where it's like I'm dating, and if something was to happen, I don't think I would necessarily like just cut it off. Like if it happened, it happened.
Mm-hmm.
But right now I think I'm just dating for the experience and like,
Yeah,
cause
I'm
you
not-
gonna have not every relationship
Wait,
gonna work
wait.
the way.
What
you
are
want
y'all
it to.
saying? Dating or cuffing? It's a difference between the
Come on,
two.
baby.
a relationship. You in a relationship.
Official relationship.
Like, you in a relationship.
I'm not ready to get married, bro.
That's the whole point of the relationship.
Okay, I get that. I
No,
get
it's
that.
not.
To get married.
It's
not.
You. That's the end. That's always the end goal.
No, it's not, bro.
It's an end goal.
But-
Everybody wants.
Then
Not
why are you wasting
everybody.
your time dating that person?
No.
Because you're wasting time and
Because if
feelings
you-
into
if
that
you
person
dated-
if you don't see yourself.
What do you think
with
dating
them in the
is, bro?
future.
Dating is an experience.
Dating and
You know
being
why?
in a
Because
relationship with
every
somebody
person
is two
is
different
different.
things.
Every person is different, which is why dating
You
is
date
an
someone.
experience.
You date someone until you see whether or not you want to be in a relationship. When you commit to a relationship with someone, you see them long term.
When you
Dating
date,
in a
how do you
relationship
date
is
somebody,
two
then determine you want to be in a relationship?
He
with
talking
them?
about like
You
going
take them out,
on
you-
dates.
He talking about like the talking.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
talking stage. You go on dates.
That's what fucked up our generation because we don't understand
You're
what
supposed
that
to
really
date
is.
them and then decide if you want to be in a relationship with them long term.
Okay,
That's the
but-
whole point.
but
Otherwise,
my-
you jumping into shit for no reason. You wasting your
See,
time.
a lot of people might not understand that though.
I think the purpose.
That's how you do it. That's
So, but,
Yeah.
okay, but you now got this expectation that nothing is gonna happen. This person can't do no type of wrong. This is
That's
Nah,
not. That's
nah,
not.
saying you're not supposed to go into a
You're not
relationship.
supposed
like
to.
that.
But that's how-
You're gonna have your ups and downs in a relationship.
Yeah.
That's what come with it. But the difference is between like a
We
dating
go
or
in-
talking and dating. When you in a relationship, you fight through them problems. You feel me?
When you
date
dating-
it, it's like it is
I
what
can
it
let
is.
that go.
I'm cool off
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but I get what I'm trying to say.
No. In a relationship, bro, I don't have to do some toxic shit. And I just am now realizing that, bro. I wasted a lot of time on people feeling like I had to be toxic and go through the argument. I don't have to do that just because I fuck with you and just you.
You don't have to argue though. That's the thing. though.
Exactly.
about
So when
communicating.
you
It's
start
communicating,
arguing and
bro.
you realizing that, bro, you don't have to just stick there and say, okay, maybe in another week, a week or so, we won't argue no more, and we can just talk through it for this week. I don't have to be there, bro. I can leave right then and there.
But that's not who
You
you
can. You got the freedom to.
Right.
But for a relationship to really work, y'all gonna have your arguments. Y'all gonna have your down moments, and you gotta stick through that.
Now, is arguing?
But what about if you-
is arguing a part of a relationship?
Yeah,
because
yeah,
arguing,
that's in every relationship.
Yeah.
That's in
okay,
every.
but isn't arguing sometimes when you're not seeing eye to eye?
Yeah, that's what
So
it
in a relationship, isn't a goal to become one and realize that the other
But
person.
you're two different people regardless.
Yeah,
so
realistically, like
But,
you're going above
but you can't
theirs.
sit here and say it's relationships where people don't argue.
is. Nobody said that. I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying you never said that, but I'm saying that's a fact. So not every relationship has to have arguing. You know what I mean? And I think that's what people think.
But that's what. But see, that's kind of that's kind of what he's saying. Though he's saying you don't have to argue. It's more about communicating and getting on the same page.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like an argument would be like you raising your voice. You feel me? It's not going nowhere. It's toxic. And then when you communicating, it's like okay, y'all got different point of views, but y'all come to one understanding.
Some people,
whether you agree or not, in the end,
it's an understanding.
Understanding.
And I think you get to a relationship where you don't argue, bro. When you was talking about like what Shamir said, when you in a talking stage, because when you in a talking stage, that's where you build communication, bro. In those relationships when people don't argue, that's because their talking stage was so good. Bro.
Yeah, and people don't jump.
You know
You're not supposed to just jump straight.
So
to
it's
a
not like
relationship.
arguing is a part of a relationship. It's just something you didn't communicate.
Take the time to learn how to communicate with that person.
Bro. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not. You know what I mean?
But you, regardless of even if you did take the time, there's gonna be times where you have
probably
an argument.
Probably
Like,
get tired,
that's just the way it is.
What you say?
I say, broad. I don't mean no disrespect.
I mean, bitch.
But what
No. You know,
a broad is equivalent to like
To a
bitch.
bitch.
yeah. Now you go. Now anybody watching who might go watch,
I'm just.
you go ask your parents how many times they say broad, and ask them if they really mean something disrespectful.
My mama used broad a lot, but that sounds
And
bitch.
see,
It
those
sounds like it comes on like bitch.
Like bitch.
No, it don't. I mean broad, like broad.
Broad.
Now if I'm saying you stupid broad, like
You stupid bitch.
No,
It still roll off the tongue the same way.
Broad.
And I'm trying to change the bitch. I'm done with
broad,
that.
stupid broad. Broad is just like, you know what I mean? It's just broad, like that broad, and it's like that broad.
I still think though, like even when you go into it expecting having this standard of that's y'all about to get married and then somebody do you dirty in the sense of cheating. Then
No, look, you don't go in expecting to get married.
but that's what it is. You dating to get married, so you expect that's an
No,
expectation.
you're hoping that it
And
leads
to anybody
to
I've ever dated, bro,
You
if
put
ever
the effort in.
dating to marry, I'm sorry.
you put the effort in for it to
My
lead.
point. That's it. That's what I'm saying.
And that's not in the disrespect.
It's not in the
That's
disrespect.
just the truth. Like, how can I date you to marry? We 17, 21, 18. What
I don't
do for me right now?
I don't know what's about to happen. So it's an experience. It don't mean I love you any less. Don't mean that I don't
Exactly,
see myself
bro.
with you. No, I do. But I don't know what the fuck gonna happen. I don't know.
I can't tell you like you can be my. I could probably tell. I probably done told a couple.
It's the
people,
same
like,
way when
you
you-
gonna be my wife. That's in the moment, bro.
Bro, it's the same
You know what I
thing
mean?
when you get married with somebody though. You get married and people fall in love all the time. People get divorced, they don't feel the same about each other. So it don't matter either way whether you saying it.
But what is
you're
the
married
point?
already or-
You just paid all that money for that marriage to get a divorce.
You don't know you gonna get into it.
You don't
before
know
you
you gonna
get
get
into
A
it.
lot of people do.
But
a
you're
lot,
hoping
let's
to
be real
get
here.
married
Let's be
and
real
to
here.
stay married.
A lot of people that get divorced, you can ask them, and I've seen this myself, bro. They know, and they have some type of feeling like this might not work out. Like this is the right feeling in this moment,
Maybe
but
that's
it
why,
might not work
maybe
out.
that's why it don't work out though, because you going into it thinking like
Yeah.
it might.
But
not
that's
work.
just- that's
you're not
reality,
supposed to go.
though.
You're not supposed to go into it.
But
You're
that's
not supposed to
reality.
go into no relationship.
That's
thinking
reality.
that
You can't
it's
psych
not
yourself out. Once
I've
you
seen-
see,
you gotta
I've
keep
seen
yourself
I've seen a
It's like this,
unsuccessful
bro.
marriage and I've seen a successful marriage. A successful marriage, you got the totally opposite mindset of that. You going in, like you said, everybody go into a marriage thinking they gonna last forever. That's the whole point of it. But I think the difference between a successful and an unsuccessful one is the successful one usually like you communicate through those problems and you feel me, you can, I don't know.
it's being
like
able.
it's
The difference to
different.
me is being able to know how to tolerate somebody.
That's
That's the difference
Tolerate.
between a successful marriage and a not successful marriage. Because you're not gonna like that person the same, bro. After 10 years, be real with yourself. Like you gonna see this person in every shape or form, bro.
You're gonna decide what
You're
you
gonna be
can
like-
tolerate and what you
Exactly,
can't
bro. And
tolerate.
that's why a lot of people be like,
But that's a part of
that's
learning
why
each other.
even my grandpa, bro. My grandpa, bro. My grandpa done cheated on my grandma so many times, bro. He done did everything in the book to where my grandma should have got a divorce so many years ago, bro. But the marriage and I wanted the title of husband and wife is so strong, bro.
In the relationship.
Exactly. They know how to tolerate that.
So you
bro.
think marriage is more of a title than it is like
No, marriage is a lifestyle, which is why you got to be able to tolerate somebody.
It's a
which is why you
commitment.
gotta be able to talk.
It's a
It's a
commitment.
lifestyle.
It's a
Being
commitment.
married is a lifestyle. That's not like when you marry, bro. You do different shit. You know what I mean? Like when you marry, you do. That's a lifestyle. That's a different lifestyle. It's not the same as being single.
But then why is the divorce rate so high nowadays? It's because that very reason.
You can't talk. You can't. You know what I mean? Like
People
you was
go-
already tolerating that person before you got married.
I think the reason
That's
why
what it
it's
is.
so high nowadays is because like life is just harder in general, and you know there's less pressure. Back in the day, it was a lot of pressure from society saying you gotta get married. Like nowadays, it's not.
You don't think
So
it's a
much-
social norm?
Yeah,
to be
it's
married
not.
anymore?
Yeah, I don't think it's as much pressure
A lot of
as it
people don't
was
get
back in the
married. I
day.
don't understand.
Because at the same time, you gotta think women back in the day they couldn't do shit if they didn't get married. Now, you feel me? They got the freedom to do what they want, and so it kind of destroyed. I'm not saying it's a problem, but I'm saying divorce rates went up.
It's not a problem, but it's a problem when a woman feels as if
They don't.
no, I'm not, because you don't need a man, just like you don't need a woman. But it's a problem when a woman feels as if she's in a relationship, but she still has this guard up and feels like she should do some of the things the man is doing. That's when it's a problem. Because, you're supposed to break down the walls and everything like that, bro. You're not supposed
So
to.
you're saying it should be a structure to a
Like, you're
relationship?
supposed to
A
stay
man do this and a woman
independent, bro.
do this.
Like, if a real independent woman got married, she's supposed to stay independent in the marriage. But she's also supposed to change and be willing to, you know what I mean?
Give up
Accept-
some of that independence
Exactly.
for the man to take.
And that's a problem, because a lot of females feel like now that everything is becoming equal as it should have been a long time ago, that, you know what I mean?
But I mean, you got the flip
Two can
side.
play the role.
You got the flip side where what he was just talking about, where it's like, the man should pay for everything. That's what we was talking about earlier. So you got two sides of the fence where it's like a double-edged sword. They argue, oh, okay, we should have full independence. We don't need no man. We don't. But then on the flip side is, oh, the man should provide for everything in the house. He should be able to do everything.
Well,
So
really, I think a marriage is supposed to be 50-50,
Yeah.
honestly. I don't know. I mean, I feel like a man has this certain stereotypical obligations, but at the end of the day, it's like when you marry somebody, that's your lifetime partner. It's not supposed to be one man or one woman does one thing or be the sole provider, to me at least. I think it's supposed to be 50-50. Like the man do his part on this side and the woman do her part on that side. You feel me?
People hear 50-50 and they think that's like splitting the whole rent. No, 50-50 could be I got the whole rent,
And you
I
get
got the
groceries
water,
and bills.
and you get the
Exactly.
groceries, the electricity.
But
and
it's
stuff, you know
equal.
what I mean?
Y'all won it
Yeah.
essentially. You feel
We
me?
split the
Like,
bills down in half, but I think it might change when I get older, because you might see relationships different. Everybody different, you know what I mean? So it might change.
Whatever type of vibe y'all two really on, whatever y'all decide work best for y'all.
Cause some people,
It ain't
some dudes really just like to,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's really not no blueprint.
Court
That's
their
the
women
problem.
like that. Some
Everybody
people
got
like to
their
court their
own
women.
different relationship, their own shit. People gonna have, certain structures of how they do shit that work for them. I knew a friend who their parents was in a relationship, but they never got married.
Yeah,
They
that's-
didn't want to
Yeah, my
have.
friend.
They didn't want to have that. So you feel me? Everybody got their own specific. So it's not no cookie cutter way of describing how your relationship should be.
That was probably one of the best relationships I ever seen was with somebody that never got married.
Never got married.
In my personal opinion, everybody that I've ever encountered that was married has ended in divorce. And then my other question would be, what happens to that love? To where when you get a divorce, you want to cut something. You want
Take
to
everything.
become so cutthroat.
Cutthroat.
It's like, what happened to
Well,
that
because you
love?
fall out
That's
of
not-
love.
it's-
But that's not, it don't matter because you
When
still
you
gonna
go
have
through a
love for that
divorce-
person. In my personal
When
opinion,
you go through divorce, bro, and you want to take half, that has nothing to do with not loving somebody. That has everything to do with now you this is life. You gotta understand you playing the game now. Now you playing the game with
You
the
need
courts.
to have enough chips
You're
on
not
your side
playing.
when you leave.
You're
bro.
not playing.
Think
It's
about
not,
it.
bro.
That's
Just
all
think,
it
bro.
is.
I guarantee you, bro. A lot of people done ended marriages and full love still and went through divorces and split everything down the middle, bro, and went through it. Might have ugly too, but they still loved him. It's just the fact that now you're playing the game, bro.
so
It's not like
I
it's
can't
not
let
like,
this nigga win.
I can't let you. It's like this. I can't let you take everything that I built before you, but I can let you take some of what you built with me. You know what I mean?
So you think
It's a game.
You think Dr. Dre's wife is
Dr. Dre's wife is
everything
I feel
she's doing is justifiable?
The number might have been a little too high, but yeah.
How much she get?
If you feel like Dr. Dre, if you feel like she didn't do
For
anything,
how much?
Some dumb shit like
Like
50 mil for like
Be real,
a
bro. Look, be real.
shower or something.
Be real with yourself. If you think Dr. Dre never cheated on that girl, you crazy.
I'm not saying it.
I'm not saying you never said it, but I'm just saying in general speaking, if you don't think that, you're crazy. So and just they never got a divorce till now.
Yes.
So just think how much shit she probably done put up with dealing with an industry nigga like Dr. Dre. Before he was like this. Same with Beyonce. Before Jay-Z was like this Jay-Z. You know what I mean?
Well, she was
same
like
with
18 or
same with Ti.
Yeah.
Ti still doing bullshit.
15.
You know what I mean? Just think of so many people that, and as us as fans, we like, why the fuck is this nigga get a divorce yet? Or why does nigga? They know how to tolerate it, bro. That's really, you know what I mean? And it's like, and they not gonna take everything from them, bro. They're not gonna do that.
It's just like that
You know what I
love. That love turned to hate
It's
so
love,
quick.
right?
Because in any,
It's not.
Would y'all sign a prenup?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like, is that mandatory when you go
Yeah.
into the marriage?
we leave with what we came here with and what we built together.
But
we'll
then-
split that down.
We'll split, yeah.
So
we'll split what we built.
if you was to go through a divorce, and then your ex-wife is saying you don't love her no more, but you still do, how could you just say what you just said right now?
That's what my whole thing is.
That's
Though.
the money should not be involved in
But you
none of
just
that.
said so swiftly you getting that prenup, but then you just said you confused on how the love is lost when you go through those.
Turn to
phases.
hate. Why would you want to like? You know that's ruining his like you. She.
But you ruining her life too.
How am I ruining her
You
life?
just said you finna do
I
it.
mean, I'm pretty sure Dr. Dre was a decent nigga.
But
to where
you just
he-
said you finna do it. Forget Dr. Dre
Yeah.
now. You said you finna do it, and then you already know now before marriage that you personally think that's affecting love.
no.
So if you said you can do it, that's what you just said.
by getting a prenup and splitting everything that
You
we
just
made
said
together.
that's love turning into hate.
That's not love turning into hate at all. Cause I didn't do you no type of wrong. You whatever you came, if she came in with more money,
You said you confused on why people think that it is love turning into hate. That's what you said.
no, but that is love turning because you're now ruining. You're now reacting because you're hurt and off of hatred. Like if I get you hurt, but if the love is that strong, you wouldn't go to those means like that.
So why do you
But I
say
mean,
now you gonna get a prenup?
You gotta
if
think of
you
the
feel
flip
like
side though.
Cause
right?
I'm not everybody got your mindset, so I'm not about to go in this motherfucker blind just strictly off of love and be surprised when shit go all the way left in this situation.
But you
I
gotta
think
you
you're
gotta
contradicting
think,
yourself,
bro.
bro, because you saying that you understand that when you sign a prenup and when you go through a divorce and you split everything, that's turning love into hate. But you said
Everything that we've made, like if we done
exactly. But then how could you sit here and say now you gonna get a prenup?
because I'm not about to leave her out with nothing. You know what I'm saying?
He's saying out of his goodwill, he gonna split what they made together, but everybody keep what they made going into the relationship.
Y'all heard the first episode of We Talking Facts, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. And we gonna be back, man. We got an episode dropping for y'all at least once a week. And yeah, just stay tuned, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video,
I
man.
hope y'all got an episode once.
We out, man. We talking fucking facts.
I would rather shoot before I run. Pressure on my shoulder when it's done. You should try and do what we done. Make $1 million while you young.